Hey guys, welcome to our Italy road trip in our Tesla Model 3 standard range. So the first leg of the journey, you'll find us here at Folkestone. So we're just stopping off the time, what's the time Nat? About 4:30 in the morning. So it's 4:30 here in Folkestone. And we're just stopped at the Superchargers just for a quick top up to 100%. And our first leg of the journey will take us down all the way to Egerkingen in Switzerland. So it's a good 7-8 hour journey. So yeah, there's a lot of driving to be done today. So me and Nat are very excited. So what we're taking today is a Model 3 standard range. So it has sort of mid 200 miles on it. It's fully packed up. So you have, 3 suitcases in the back. You've got like all of the requirements. So yeah, we're just going to go inside now, have a bit to eat and be on our way. So we'll show you all the progress throughout the trip. And yeah, let's go. So we're just driving down from Calais, and the first stop is Supercharger in Reims. So we've got 2 hours 6 minutes according to the sat nav, and we'll arrive at about 9:57. So we've got 86% charge, which in kilometers is 365 kilometers on the battery. And as you can see, beautiful French countryside. And what I do notice is the roads are a lot smoother here compared to the UK. So people have said before, 1 to 2 hours of driving in England is the same or as comfortable as doing 6-7 hours driving in France. So let's see if that stands true. So just at the quick stop over here, somewhere in France, I'm not too sure exactly. And what we're seeing as well is a lot of Ionity chargers. So these run at about 150 up to 200 kilowatts potentially. So yeah, we're not using them right now, but it's good to have as a backup in case we need them. So we've made it to Nancy so far, so we're just supercharging here. We've got another 2 or 3 legs to go before we actually get to Switzerland. So my girlfriend says that I put my thumbs up too much, so she's just taking the piss. But yeah, so hopefully if it's as smooth as it's gone so far, then it shouldn't be any issue at all. So let's see how it goes. So we have made it to Movenpick Hotel in Switzerland. So the Supercharger's right outside the hotel, which is lovely. And yeah, it's been like, what, 12-hour drive in total. So it's one head of a slog to get down here. I'll probably say if you're used to driving long distances, it's okay with autopilot. Like, that's been a massive help, but without autopilot, definitely not in one day. So you might need to stop off like in France somewhere, like Nancy or something like that. But apart from that, tomorrow there's a 3-hour drive, and then we should be in Lake Garda. So that would be where we're staying for a few nights and going from there. So sorry my hair looks crap. Nat doesn't want to be on camera because like we're both tired as hell. But hopefully tomorrow we can share more with you. So yeah, bring it on.
Ready? But don't get me in. Ready?
Wiping away all the insects. Yeah. It's gross. Show us the tap. Oh god, it's gross. Look at all of those. That is so gross. Oh. Join us on day 2 of our road trip to Italy. So we just left our hotel Egerkingen, and we're now driving 1.5 hours to Quinto Supercharger and then on to Lake Garda, where we're going to a lovely little hotel in Malcesine. So we're staying there for a few nights. So let's see how it goes today. So you you're joining us here in Lake Garda. We've made it finally. We stopped at Brescia, I believe, was it now?
Brescia.
Brescia for a supercharge, and that was just like you know, some complex. But now look at this. Take this in. It's absolutely stunning. We're just on our way to Malcesine, where that's our final stop for this leg of the journey. And there is a supercharger just by Affi, so if anyone's looking to copy it, you can either stop where we went, or if you need a charge, the closest one is Affi Supercharger. So just look at that on your car screen. But oh my god, this is absolutely stunning. So yeah, what we're going to do later, Nat?
Drink loads of wine,
Yeah.
limoncello.
Drink some wine, get some olives, and yeah, just enjoy life. So today's the first official day where we're not travelling, so we're here on the edge of Lake Garda in Malcesine, and we're just about to go to Limone, which is one of these towns across over here somewhere. We're not too sure exactly which one it is. But as you can see, they have like the speed boats, they have like a slow boat, and they have a fast boat. So we're probably going to get on the fast boat and then take a sort of ferry almost across to the other town. So look how beautiful this is. So you got like all the little places like that. So yeah. Nat, anything to say?
No.
No? Everyone, so we're leaving the beautiful Lake Garda to go on our next leg of the journey up to Siena, stopping at San Gimignano, which is a very nice sort of Tuscan village, medieval village that says that's right by about 50 minutes from Siena. So we've left the hotel with 100% charge. So Hotel Dolomiti we stayed at back in Malcesine, and that has a charger already there for us. In fact, there's two chargers, so we are leaving with 424 kilometers on the clock, and it says on here we've got 178 miles to go until we go to the Bologna Supercharger, and we'll arrive there with about 51% or so.
Oh no, I'm recording.
So we're here in the heart of Tuscany, as you can see outside. We've just left Siena on our way to Rome, and we've got 400 kilometers charged, but look how beautiful this is. So gorgeous. We're charging here just outside of Rome. As you can see, I'm like the only British plate on the supercharge. So yeah, we're going to charge to 80, maybe 90%, and then that'll be enough to take us into Rome and beyond. So yeah. So we're here on charge. We've got from Rome, we left with about 30-40%. Now we're down to about 15%. So we're going to top this up to 100%. And as you can see, this is one of the sort of stranger locations, just in the middle of nowhere. So you can see that it's kind of just in the fields. And there's like this little dog that is just introduced us to the Superchargers. So if ever you visit this Supercharger, there's just a random dog that's very happy to see us, just wagging his tail from across over there. It's a little Muddy. Hello. 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 Don't touch him just in case he has rabies or something. So we got to the Grand Hotel in Livorno, and luckily there is a charger here, which ironically is a Porsche charger, or Porsche charger, and works perfectly fine. As you can see, it's just plugged straight in. I think it's running on a single phase, so you're looking at a 7 kilowatt charge. So you're getting about 31 miles an hour back into the battery. So that will see us perfectly through to tonight, and then on towards Portofino tomorrow. So yeah, there we go. So tonight me and Nat are off to dinner. So we're going to try out some local seafood, because I hear that that's really, really good quality in Livorno, and then that's going to have some vegetarian options. So we're about 20 minutes away from the hotel at the moment, and we're meant to book in for 9 and it's already 10:02, so we better get going pretty pronto, to be fair. But yeah, just thought we'd take it in. The sun is literally just about to set, so it's going to just go from the skyline in just a second. I just want to capture it. And it's going, and it's nearly gone. So today, me and Nat left Livorno, and now we're heading up to Portofino, to our hotel, which is Hotel San Andrea, which is in Santa Margherita, which is close by to Portofino. I think if you are looking at going to Portofino, Santa Margherita is the place to stay, and then travel into Portofino, just because it can be quite expensive if you stay directly within Portofino itself. So we've just left the Supercharger at Genoa, left with 100%, and we're going to get to the lakes, the Lake Como, Bellagio, which is a beautiful town just on the sort of fork of Lake Como. So we've got a nice Airbnb down there, and with a 5-minute walk to literally the beach, well, I say beach, but you know, to the lakeside. And that will be at about 35% the car will be by the time we get there, so it'll still be enough to get back again when we do our next leg, final leg of the journey, which is back to Nancy in France. So yeah, I mean, we're just travelling through the mountainside at the moment, quite nice views. Not as keen on Genoa, are you, Nat? It's a bit more industrial, I think.
No, it doesn't help that the weather's a bit crap.
Yeah, it's the first time where it's actually rained the whole trip.
We've got Bully Thomas here. It's literally so steep. Look at that. That is literally a cliff edge.
I think the brake's giving way.
Tom, don't. It's literally, it's so high up and there's a big drop. And he's speeding round the corner.
It's not that high, it's only a few hundred foot.
Tom, don't even go there. Oh my god.
There's the koi carp, ready to go to Binley fish and chips.
Binley mega chippy.
So these are Binley mega chippy fish before they get prepared and sent over to Binley mega chippy. So we just hired a boat on one of our last days here in Italy really, in Lake Como. And yeah, so we just, me and that hired this boat for a couple of hours. So we're just here on the lake enjoying the views. And this apparently up here is the Casino Royale building where they have filmed a few films. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. And we're gonna go to like an arch in one of those towns right in the distance. And we've got 2 hours, so we need to time it correctly. So but yeah, just taking it in, having a look.
Oh wow.
So we're nearing the end of the trip. We've finished in Italy. So now we're traveling back through Switzerland and we're here in Melide, I believe it's pronounced. Just stopping at the Superchargers, quite busy. There's a couple still free though, so it wasn't full capacity. But as you can see, very beautiful surroundings. We're just here by the lake. And today we've got another probably 6 hours to go before we get up to Nancy, which is sort of our stop up France before we go back. And then from Nancy it'd be another 5 hours to Calais, and then we get the Eurotunnel back across to England, and that'll be another sort of 2 hours, 3 hours to get home from there. So all in all though, feel fresh. The Swiss roads, I'd probably say, no offense to anyone watching from Italy, but Swiss roads are, you know, much smoother, much nicer than the Italian roads in my opinion, and barely any traffic, which is also a nice thing. So we're just here by the lake. We're just gonna finish the charge and be on the way. So yeah, give you an update soon. Hey guys, so you join us here early morning in Nancy for our final leg of the journey back up to the Eurotunnel in Calais. We're leaving here, well now it's 9:15, so we're just going to pack the car up, which we've nearly done, and head on. So as well, what I thought might be beneficial, there's two of us, and just wanted to show you kind of what the luggage capacity is like in the Model 3. Nat, my girlfriend, she packs quite a lot, so bear that into account. It's a bit more than average, but if you have a look in here, you can see this is what the car looks like after 2.5 weeks of travel in Europe. You can see there's a bunch of receipts in there that we're keeping for later on. We've got like some snacks in the front, so that fits perfectly. Baby wipes is a good idea as well. And then in the back, you can see this is all of our luggage. So we've got like, you know, shopping bags for food, drink, our plan, which is handy to have in the back. AA as well for when you're going through France, you need that, and also the safety kit. As you can see, it kind of fits in nicely. And then we've got 2 suitcases. You've got the main one, which weighs an absolute ton, just in the back there. And then you have my really crappy old suitcase that I'm going to be chucking after this trip and getting a proper one. But you can see it fits in 2 suitcases perfectly fine if you do it sideways. And then underneath here, the pulley out, we do have like another big, well, like a normal size Swiss rucksack. And also you have like a couple of coats in there, another shopping bag. And then as you can see, pack some essentials like some car cleaning products, like I've got some anti-bug wipes for the front of the car because it picks up over 2,000 miles, a ton of bugs. And then you've got just like one of these sort of compartments really, just to put like extra stuff in. And that's it. We can slot this in just down the side. This is like for the shoes if you want to take a bag of shoes. And then as soon as you pack that in there, we're pretty much done. So if we just close the boot there, you can see it fits perfectly. and that is what we're carrying on board the car. So and that's also like a stick-on magnet UK sticker, so if you want to just peel that off you can. Comes off quite nicely, but it sticks on the whole trip. And yeah, so thought I'd just give you a quick update there, and we'll show you the journey back down to, well, back up to the UK through Calais. So yeah, next leg of the journey, we're leaving here with 100%, well, about 90% charge rather. There are chargers on site. They're a bit iced up at the moment. You can see there's an Audi and a Range Rover, so usual suspects. But then yeah, we don't need that because we're driving in the Tesla. So So we have arrived home after the trip. So overall, if we have a look at the trip computer, you can see the total distance that we've covered is 2,363 miles, and we predicted about 2,400, so that's not too bad at all, with a total of 604 kilowatt hours, and the average energy consumption at 256, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's kind of what we was expecting, really, to be honest, because of 130 kilometer per hour speed limit across Italy and France. So that's about 80 miles an hour or so. So considering we were doing 80 for quite a large portion of the trip, it's actually not too bad at all. We charged fully at, what did we charge? We charged at Calais, and that was up to about 90% or so, and we've arrived home with 65%. So that's not too bad. And yeah, overall it's been fantastic, and yeah, it's been great. So that's the road trip, and yeah, there'll be like a little bit of a explanation as to, you know, all the ins and outs of like the watt hours and all the rest of it, and how much it's cost, because we're not too sure yet what it's cost in terms of petrol cost according to energy with electric. So yeah, let's have a look at that now. But that's the trip, guys. So thanks for watching the trip, and yeah,